Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chido Chashe. I'm a civil geotechnical engineer, and this is part 3 of a series of videos that I'm working on the remodeling of my mother's house and the place that I grew up in. So in the last video that I made, I showed you around the house, and in that video, the house was still not as it is right now. There were still a lot of walls around and half of the roof was missing. And now in this video, I'll show you how the house looks now. So this is how it looks now. Remember, this whole area here used to have a wall which went up to the top, but now that wall is gone. At least it's now close to the level that I want it to be. And this will be the kitchen. It was the kitchen before, and it will still be the kitchen. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on a counter which will start from at least this level over here, and it will go around the whole room to the door over there, and I'll put some cupboards underneath. Then there will be a fitted stove over there. Then on that wall at the top, there will be some cupboards to store some things. Then I will move the sink a little bit to that area over there. As I explained in the last video, the whole idea is to have an open plan. Unlike before, there was a wall here separating the kitchen, the corridor, and the sitting room. So this used to be the old sitting room, and there was a wall which used to be here covering all the way to there. All right, and this was the lintel of the door or the entrance into the sitting room. Now this wall is gone. Now the idea is someone who's in the kitchen can easily conversate with people who are sitting in the sitting room. So this is now how the sitting room looks. As you can see, previously the perimeter wall used to be right there, going all the way to that joint over there. And we increased with like 1.5 meters. So now the room is much more bigger than it was before. And as you can see, this has created more space, especially on this area. And already I'm starting to see exactly what I had envisioned in my mind. And also looking at the 3D renderings that I made, you can now start to see the ideas coming to light. Another thing is the roof as well. So in the last video, half of the roof had been demolished, like the old roof which was there, which was not on the same level as the extended section of the house. Now the roof is completely done. All the trusses have been installed, and the chroma deck sheets have already been installed. So now the whole roof has been covered, which is really good, because my idea was to at least finish the roofing before the rain starts, which has happened already. You know, it's been raining on and off the last couple of days. Now this is how the bedroom is looking like. just like what we did in the sitting room, removing the old perimeter wall and increasing the size of the room to match with the extended section of the house. The room looks much more bigger now. Still not yet decided if I want to put in a ensuite bathroom and toilet in here, then a walk-in closet on the other side of the room. Unlike in the last video where there was still a lot of rubble from all the walls that had been demolished, now it's still a little bit of a mess, but it's much more better because we took out all the rubble. Now this is the bathroom. Before, there was a wall which used to divide the bathroom over there and the toilet. Now it's just a single area, which is good, and it gives me a lot of flexibility to work with it. The idea is I want to put a mirror right over there, then I'll put a wash basin or a sink over there with some cupboards. Then I'll put a glass shower box on this corner. Then on this corner over here, that's where the washing machine will be. That's why I have installed that electric box over there. There will be a switch and a socket which will be there. And speaking of electricity, that's what I've been doing for the past couple of days. Me and my brother-in-law, who's a really good electrician. So if you want an electrician to work on your house or on a project that you know of, just let me know in the comment section. I'll give you his contact. But anyway, so me and my brother-in-law, we ended up doing all the manual labor, which was not easy at all, especially breaking down the floors, because it's just hard concrete. We had a grinder to help us, but most of the other places you need to chisel out the wall. And here the idea is we are taking advantage of the uneven floor, because you see that side of the room, it hasn't been leveled yet with the old section. So we took advantage of that and laid our pipe on the ground. So when the builders do the finishing touches, they will just fill in this section with the pipes underneath. So this is what we did here in the bedroom and in the sitting room. So now what's left is the electrical piping for the lights, which we'll do after the house has been plastered and when we're designing the ceiling. So yes, this is part 3 of remodeling my mother's house, or the place that I grew up in. So far, things have been going really well. The builders and the carpenters that I've been working with, they have been really professional. They are good at communicating, and which is something that you need when it comes to conducting a project like this. I know building and construction is usually a stressful thing to do, but for me, it's something that I'm used to because this is my field of work. You know, I'm used to communicating with builders, carpenters, a lot of tradesmen. But the guys who I've been working with, I have been really impressed. I'm not going to lie. And considering that these are young fellas, you know, both the builder or the leading guy who's leading the building crew is only 25. The carpenter as well is only 25. You know, it's always good to see young Zimbabweans participating and doing something with their hands to earn a living. You know, as we all know, in Zimbabwe, if you don't work for yourself, it is really difficult sometimes to get a job. So kudos to these young guys, and I hope I'll keep on finding projects for them to support their work. So thank you all for watching. I think this is it for part 3. In the next video, I hope all the plastering will be done and most of the things will be done. Then I will show you how it will look by then. Thank you for watching. See you on the next one.